Hi everyone, it's Marsha from Made by Marsha Mom. Long time no video, and yeah, I'm house cleaning, so excuse the look, but if I didn't get a video done today, it was never gonna get done. Anyways, what have I been working on? I've made a lot of Cricut things. So what shall I start with? And I did not make this bag. It's a Cricut bag. It is one of their infusible ink blanks, and it says Hooker Supplies. So I have that, and infusible ink tote bag. I made this, and it says make beautiful things, and on the reverse side, I couldn't help it, hooked on crochet. So I did that, and let me throw that there. I hope everybody's doing all right. I also made a sign for the room. Same, I am hooked on crochet. I don't know if I showed this last time, I can't remember. And then I got a deal on some signage at work. This is the before. It's like fake cross stitch or whatever, fake embroidery. There's like some fabric on here. So that's what it used to look like. And I have turned it into this. It's a sign for my friends. And to cover up, excuse me, cover up where I tore the fabric off, I just flipped it over and then I covered it with paper. But what happens at the lake stays at the lake. I did paint that with chalk paint, and that's from Cricut. This was horribly hard to do. Don't even want to get into it. I thought I ruined it, but sometimes you just leave something alone and come back to it, and it all works out in the end. And then I took a sign like this, and I did this with my Cricut. If nothing ever changed, there would be no butterflies. And I have so often changed this, probably my fourth coat of whatever. I've tried to make it look like, I don't know, like aged barnwood, but it's working for now. I'm going to leave it alone because I keep messing with it. But I Cricketed the butterflies, a couple different kinds, and then this is just adhesive vinyl that is on there. So, I did that. Now, turn your eyes if you're going to be offended, because I made a sign for my dog's new condo. We used to have 2 cages, 2 dog crates, kind of zip tied together to give them room. And one day we went down state, and I put the dogs in the cage, and normally it's covered with a blanket, so I don't really look inside. I just made sure the front cage had food and water, and I didn't think much about it. And we went downstate for about, I don't know, 10 hours. And we came back. And my little bandit had put like the majority of their toys in there. So I have a feeling that in the back part of the cage or crate, they were standing up all day because there was way too much stuff in there. So we decided to buy, it's like a half dog kennel, but I had that odd spot in my living room where the wood burner used to be, which we didn't use. And, what am I going to say? Anyway, so we took the wood burner out, and we have this odd 1/3 of my living room is tile, and 2/3 of it is carpet. So there's really no good furniture arrangement, but we've managed. So in that big blank space now, we put in, it's a it's not 4 feet. Yeah, I guess maybe it is. No. It's 4 by 8 by 6. I think that's what the package says. So it's 4 foot wide, 8 foot deep, and 6 foot high. But it's only 6 foot high when you have the roof on, which we're not putting on in the house. So now they have this big, huge area, and we put some dog mats in there. And I had to make, since it's their new condo, I had to make them a sign. Long story short, but like I said, if you get offended by the B word, then just skip ahead. Skip ahead. This is for the sign for their condo. So I won't say this word, so I won't get tagged, but it says, "Welcome to Bear and Bandit's Love Condo," which is just an inside joke because we're going to have no female dogs over here. And what else have I been doing? I'm only 5 minutes in. I must be talking really fast. So as far as my no spin, that is a lie. And I'll show you why. Because, I don't want you to see my pajama pants. So that's what I'm wearing. I'm going to shut my door here very carefully and see if I can't angle the camera to show you. Don't get dizzy. See all those on the floor right there? I have a plethora of those sign blanks that I'm redoing, and hopefully I'll be selling them. But so far I'm playing with my techniques. Like I've painted some. Let's see, look over there. I've got a bunch. So that's what I've been doing quickly. Like I can get some of those done, like when I work nights. I can get some of those things done. If I paint them the day before, I can cricut them the next day. So it's really quick. I'm drinking my coffee. Now, crocheting goodness. What have I finished? I have finished, well, sort of finished. I don't know if it's finished because I might put a border on it. I made a baby blanket. This is all half double crochets in a blanket yarn. I've had to rip it out because originally I started it like this wide and then I ran out of yarn. So then I went to this wide. So now it's a rectangle. It's roughly, I don't know, it's crib size. It's for my nephew Jay. His new son, Julian, named after my dad, his grandpa. So I got that, and that's made out of, hang on, don't look at my pajama pants. I'll just let you look at the blanket. It's made out of baby blanket. I bought this new skein thinking I was going to make it bigger, but this is definitely a different dye lot, so it's darker. You can't tell on here, but yeah, so that's that. Hang on, don't look at my pajama pants. No. I bought white. Same yarn. I think I might border it in white. I'm not sure. He's going to be in college before I mail it off because I'm horrible about mailing things. So that's one finished object. And, well, besides the signs, but I also made another one because I redid something we bought that I didn't like. And it's kind of messed up, but I don't want to go get it. I'll show it to you next time if I remember. But I have made progress. I'm going to probably pull stitches out on the couch afghan. So I think when I showed it to you quite a few videos ago, I think I just went into the purple. So I've done this much. So it's, oh, there's my hook. Don't want to lose my hook. But I can back up because you can't see my jammy pants, but it's wider than my arm span, and it's got that scooting up again so you can't see my pajama pants. I'm using all that Tweety yarn except for the exception of this, which I think when I introduced this afghan I called that a Tweety yarn, but it's just like a milk chocolate brown. And I think and then that's a cream and that's a gray. Mostly Tweety, but I'll run out of yarn if I don't incorporate some solids, neutral solids. So that's that. And that's that zigzaggedy washcloth stitch. So it's like on the ends you put in 2, and I'm doing it in double crochet. So you put in 2, then you go 5, and then you gather together. And then you do a 5, and then you put 3 in one. And it makes this little wavy. But I did. Now, I use that stitch. Here I go off on a tangent. I use that stitch because I like the washcloth. But then I remembered when I was unpacking, remember in my old craft room when Jeff said, what are you going to crochet curtains? And I went, oh, challenge accepted. And I had this stitch. These are my old, it's my old curtain, sort of curtain, in the old craft space that I had tied on a curtain rod. And like it's like shawl size, I guess. I guess it could be a wrap. I might have to wash it because I pulled it out and I don't remember if I washed it before I moved here. So I may have Florida dust on here. But I really like that stitch. So I want to do something else in that stitch. Ugh, itchy nose, sorry. And let's see. What else have I been doing? Excuse the wrinkle on the curtains. I have them tied back and then I realized that it was too like fuzzy over here for the camera. And I probably have dirt on me. Not dirt, but household dust. What else is new? Like I said, I'm trying to get things done and working 40 hours a week and the weather and just keeping up with the house. I've been snowmobiling a few times. We ordered some four-wheelers. I don't know if they're going to come in time. They're saying June. Sorry. But I decided to make a video because I came in here and I was looking through. I want to make something for spring. And I went through my bookshelf, found the Mini Kingdom. But I think, I don't know what I've made out of here, but it turns out bigger. I don't think I ever finished it. I think there's a dragon sitting in one of my project bags. But I wanted to make, let me find a good picture. Here we go. Let me cover some stuff up so I don't get in trouble for showing a pattern. I think I want to make, can you see him? That's called a butterfly. It looks like a little fairy thing. But these three flowers in the flower pots, I don't think I'm going to put the eyes on them, but I definitely want to make this group. So just before I videoed, I went through my yarn down here. I'm missing yarn. Because all my cakes are in this one. Well, not all of them. Some are up here. But I went through there and that looks awfully dark. Looks like awfully dark colors to make pastel-y. So I think I have to go down, venture to the basement. Because I'm still missing, I don't know if I said this in my last video, but I have been desperately looking for my 18-inch dolls that I dress for my videos. Remember, I dress them for the seasons, and we've been here 6 months, and I have not a clue. I thought they were here. I vaguely remember opening the box and saying, oh, there they are. And now, because all the totes look alike, they're all black with yellow lids. And even though I labeled mine, somebody looking for something put the wrong lids on the wrong thing. So I would open a box that said craft room, and I look in it, and it's electronics. And I'm like, somebody switched lids. And I have a feeling I know who switched the lids. I think he sleeps in that room over there. So anyway, so that's what I want to do. Will I get it done? I don't know, but it seems like I have plenty of time because if you're on my Facebook, you already saw it's almost the end of March and we got snow again, which is normally a good thing. Now, if we're going to get deep snow where I can go snowmobiling, I am good with that. But if we're going to just get this irritating snow that just makes it cold, because last week, sorry, I would cough. Last week, we put our patio furniture out because it was like 58 degrees. And now it's covered in snow. So, not a happy mama. And what else can I talk about? So, my no spend thing is kind of done. Because I bought, had to buy chalk paint to paint the signs. And then, oh, I should show you. Can I do it without seeing my jammies? Hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, they're over here. Ugh. This is the pile I painted. Ugh. So, I gotta finish this out. I think I'll put some white streaks in it. But I thought, makes a good spring. But the one I'm really impressed with is just watching YouTube. Doesn't that look like birch? So, I learned how to do that on accident. Got another green one, another white one. Been trying to paint these up ahead of time so that when I'm inspired by some phrase, excuse me, I'm going to cough. When I'm inspired by a phrase, I can actually just whip it off Cricut and put it on. Which is totally, this one actually is iron on. And I just take those canvases, like here I started one. Oh, you buy the canvases in the store, like for painting, they're wrapped, and then you rip it off. You rip the fabric off, and you can put your words on there, and then you reapply it that way, because they all have wood frames in them, and they're kind of nice frames. Now I bought these. Oh, where were we? I think I bought these at Walmart, thinking they were like the Dollar Tree ones. So the Dollar Tree ones, they're not a detailed frame, but I can say they're easier to work with because, like, I didn't paint this one, but it's a squared up frame, and there's no, if you're looking at it that way, it's all solid. The ones at Walmart, now I have to get wood filler, because if you look inside there, I don't know if you can see it, there's little slits in the wood. So when I was painting it, let me get a good angle there, I'm going to have to fill that because the canvas will go behind it and you will see those little slits, which I don't like. But this is for another sign, another idea. So word to the wise, if you buy the ones at Walmart, get some wood filler. So, and that's for a different friend. I'm making her a coffee sign because she likes coffee and she feeds me egg rolls. I work with her, so that's our deal. I make her thing. I made her a bag, which I couldn't show you because, of course, I gave it to her and I didn't make a video. But I put her name on a bag from work, and I put daisies on it and stuff. It's very cute. And she go, "Oh, let me pay you," and I'm like, "No, because you feed me egg rolls. That's payment. It's barter." And she makes really good egg rolls. And yeah. So I think that's all I had to talk about today. Bad angle, bad hair, but if I waited till I look good, I'd never make another video again. The way it is. Like I said, I hope everybody's doing well. Oh, there I go. Let's see. I hope to have things to show you again. I don't know. I mean, I like this cricketing sign thing, but maybe by the time I make another video, I'll have already put them in one of the resale shops. Well, not resale, consignment stores. What else? I'm working all weekend, but I do have, so there might be some more video-age, because I think after next Tuesday, I am off, I think 6 or 7 days in a row with only using 2 vacation days. And so I should have some videoing, and hopefully that's when I'm going to spend time, like, busting out these, at least the painted ones, or painting the rest of them. I'm also planning on painting the kitchen because it's still in its primer state. Like, one side is primered, one side is wood. I tore all the doors off. So I've been living 6 months without cupboard doors, and you have to keep your cupboards a whole lot neater when it's, like, open, and I don't want to do that. So I dig out the old doors, and I think I threw out all the knobs, though, so I think I have to put money into knobs for the doors. And hinges, I think I threw those out too. Because I don't know if I told you, but the house that we bought, they painted it, didn't primer it. They put new carpets in, but didn't like primer. They should have primered all the base flooring. And I guess they were really heavy smokers. I don't know if it was they or just one, but like in the bathroom where they didn't use any kills, the nicotine is coming through the ceiling. So it's a constant battle to wipe that down. And yeah, so we're trying to paint everything and everything that's not new. But even like my door here, they didn't paint the doors, but they painted everything else. So the doors are kind of like yellow compared to all the white trim. And so I have quite a bit of work to do. And I guess that's life as we know it for now. Made by Marsha Mom Mess. And I will talk to you hopefully next week when I'm off. I hope I have something to show. I hope I don't spend a bunch of money, but there may be some kind of haul in there because I'll be off work. So I'm not gonna, I have time to shop. So anyways, it was good talking to everybody again. Valerie at Valerie's Cuddly Cat Crochet and Sewing. She has a new pattern. I'm gonna buy it. And who else has got a new pattern out? I think Ella's got new bags in her shop. And hi Carrie. I can't say much about Carrie. She's not selling anything. She's showing things. Wish I had her time. I just watched an old video of hers with her house chores. And I think I made a comment on that when that first came out. I'm like, I wish, Carrie, I wish I could be that organized. And do things like, I saw her video and I went in my bedroom and I went, oh my God, my ceiling fan is dusty. But in order to do her method, you got to take your pillowcases off your bed and use your pillowcases to pull the dust off. And that would require me making the bed and, switching the sheets out. And I just did them. So, gotta wait. Anyways, love y'all. I will talk to you later. Thanks for the new subbies, who's ever been sending them. Thank you. And hopefully I'll get videos out more regularly. But spring is springing, so I want to get my garden in too, and that's going to be some work. And I guess I could videotape out there and say, look at my lovely garden, if it becomes lovely. But we'll see. Anyways, have a great day. Bye.